Mr. Tahsin, Zahid, how these aspects, sports for social development, is a factor in what you do at the National Skill Development Corporation?
Okay. So, SPEFL is formed by Ministry of Skill Development, and it is a council which is an autonomous body, a not-for-profit organization. We are supposed to create content and courses which are going to help people work and get livelihood in the sports and fitness sector. So when you say, let's say, an IPL match, for example. So an IPL match happens, so obviously there are two teams who play, and there are 15, 16 players, each of them. But this show is managed by a team of approximately 300 people. Now, where are those 300 people going to come from? What are the expert areas they should know? Or even when you go to a gym, for example, the trainer who trains you on your exercises. So what is the content and what is the certification or what is the standardization of that trainer has to be? That is what we do, actually. Apart from that, we work on various CSR initiatives of corporates and PSUs. So one large program that we are running, for example, which is creating a huge, in fact, a ripple effect in the society, is a self-defense program through physical activities. So it's the world's largest women's safety program being run in India. Till now, we have trained more than around 70,000 women and schoolgirls through social funding from various PSUs. And those 70,000 girls are further training their group of girls in the society and multiplying the effect. So many things which are not seen on the so-called more glamour side of the sport is actually huge numbers which are going on there. So example, 178,000 people have been certified by the organization till now, and around 120, in fact, 120,000 people are doing their own livelihoods or doing a job out of this sports sector. You may not see them obviously on the screens, but they are there earning their livelihoods, earning their money, making their family feed through this entire sports system. The latest thing is that now our certificate, or in fact the certificates that we are providing from the National Council are getting accepted worldwide. And our students are getting jobs abroad, which are much higher paying jobs than in comparison to other professionals who are coming from other countries. For example, UAE is largely dominated by fitness trainers from India. So I don't know how many people you know that around 70% of the fitness industry in UAE is actually operated by Indians. The similar thing is happening to the European Union, the 32 countries which are operating. Around 30% of the fitness industry is actually operated by Indian certified people. So that is where the social impact is what I see from the council's effort. That is what we do. Apart from that, then there's a Samagra Shiksha scheme, for example, under the Ministry of Education. CBSE has mandated, for example, CBSE has mandated a 1 period per day for sports. That is where you say right to play. Mm-hmm. So I connect that right to play. Now, similar thing has happened with Ministry of Education, Samagra Shiksha scheme. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we intervene and we help around 20,000 schools in India to implement physical activities age appropriate in the school. So those kids can play according to their ages. This has brought the attendance go up because there is an activity now happening in the government schools and the kids are enjoying that. Secondly, you can also look at that as a ground level talent scouting scheme for the sports as a nation. Right. So that is what all we do and we think.
Mr. Zahid, how deeply ingrained in our education policy is this priority, sport as a key to development in general?
So, as earlier I said that, like for example, CBSE has mandated schools to have 1 period every day for sports. So they are implementing it, but again, the issue that comes in, old mindset, parents here still think, in fact, I have met a lot of parents during my sessions in the schools and how sports can help their kids grow, not only on the education side, but overall as a person. But still, I think the day you will start giving them grades, the marking system in sports, I think will change a lot at the grassroots level. Because it's still, we as parents in India understand that whatever comes into the report card is the ultimate. They don't see the overall development of the kid which is happening through sports and on the field. But what they feel is that the marks, the system, that horde of running first, second, third in class, that is somehow is holding that sports thing to get into the kid's life. And in fact, the new education policy itself, like when I say we have been discussing this, and we have been like actually, pushing this agenda to the ministry, is that how can we bring sports as a subject and not as an activity. The day you are able to change this concept of subject versus activity, I think then that's where the change will happen.
Right.
Thank you very much to the moderator and Mr. Varghese George, and lovely to have you with us, Ms. Malika Nadda, Tahsin Zahid, and Desh Gaurav Sekri. If I can please request you all to stay back for just a couple of minutes, please. It's a token of appreciation on behalf of the Hindu group. May I request Mr. Varghese George to present it. First up, to Ms. Malika Nadda, who is the chairperson of Special Olympics Bharat. Wonderful work that you're doing in this field, ma'am. Thank you so much for your presence here. Tahsin Zahid, who is the CEO of Sports, Physical Education, Fitness and Leisure, National Skill Development Council. Thank you so much, sir, for your time and presence. And of course, Mr. Desh Gaurav Sekri, an interesting take on the right to play. That's very, very interesting, I thought. Co-founder, Sports and Society Accelerator. Thank you once again for being a part of this wonderful day. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.